2.
Alright, so before I start, two things. First, I'm feeling a bit sick, so my voice is a little bit scratchy. Second off, for part of the speech, I'll be sitting down, so I won't always be facing everybody in the audience. So, piano is a very difficult instrument to play compared to the trumpet or violin, which only plays one note at a time. Piano players are required to use all of their fingers to play lots of different melodies and chords. And that is why it's a difficult instrument to play. However, it's a super rewarding thing to know how to do, and I've grown a lot with it, and it's easy to impress your friends whether you know 100 different songs or just one. So in this speech, I want to show you guys one of the first songs I learned on piano, which is Heart and Soul, just the melody line of that. But before I start, I want to talk about how music has impacted me and 3 different techniques you should know before you start playing piano. So music has been a huge part of my life. I started piano when I was 6 years old, and I've been playing ever since. I took lessons up until high school, and I did recitals and different stuff like that. However, when I got to high school, I kind of ran out of time and couldn't put in a lot of that time necessary for practice and stuff like that, since I was doing cross country and different sports. However, learning piano, it led me to join band. I played French horn for 7 years throughout middle school and into high school, and I played mellophone in the marching band. And with that, I've gained a lot of friends. Playing piano helped me understand the music theory behind playing French horn and the mellophone a lot better. And so it helped me excel and get into the top band with that. And it's been a great way to de-stress on top of homework and that kind of stuff in school. And so music has been a big part of my life. So before we start playing, I'd like to demonstrate 3 different techniques. First, what hand placement is and why that's important. Second, what rhythm is. And third, what the different notes are on piano that you'll need to know for this song. And so first, hand placement is very important. When you play piano, you want a very nice curve, an arc in your hand. It's very difficult trying to play like this. Trying to reach those chords as opposed to like that. And so always remember to keep your hands arched so that you can really reach. The second thing is rhythm, and I won't go too in depth into that, but what that means is the timing of your notes. And so whether you're playing jazz, which requires a more relaxed rhythm, you can play around with it a little bit more, or whether it's classical, which is more rigid, like I said. So it's important to know like what you're playing and how the different rhythms really impact your music. And so the third thing, excuse me, that I want to demonstrate is the keys of the piano. And this is just 1 octave. So as you can see, the notes go from A, B, C, and then this would continue up here, but I'll go down here. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so that is considered an octave, and then you have sharps and flats, which are up here, which I won't be using. And so, to start the song, Heart and Soul, you want to take your 3rd finger and place it on C. And when you do that, you just want to go C, B, A, and all the way up to E. So something like this. So something like that. And so that's really simple. You know, you don't have to worry about the sharps or flats at all. You just go down and then all the way back up. And so the second part, I'll demonstrate the first part again. And so that second part added onto the first is just the same key progression, just 2 notes up. And so the next part is you ended on G on that last chord, progression. And then from G, you'll just jump down to C, excuse me, and then jump back up to A, so something like this. And so that was A. And then you just go back down to C, and that is your entire melody line for Heart and Soul. So I'll just demonstrate. And that's the melody. And that was a very rigid way of playing it, so you could jazz it up a little bit and be more loose with the melody, and I'll demonstrate. And so that was a looser rhythm. And so to summarize, I talked about how music was important to me and how that influenced my life. I talked about 3 major techniques that I learned when I first started playing piano, and that was hand placement, rhythm, and the different notes on the piano. And then I demonstrated the melody line of Heart and Soul. And so, like I said, music has been very influential in my life, and no matter if you can play 100 songs on piano or just one very simple melody like I showed, it's easy to impress your friends and really have a good time wherever you are, as long as there's a piano with you. So I encourage you, if you guys don't know how to play piano, or if you've been playing for a while, to just sit down and take the time to enjoy it. So thank you.